Well, it's day 2 of the Southern African Transport Conference in Pretoria. There have been renewed calls for the integration of South Africa's fragmented transport sector to better serve commuters and drive economic growth. The 3-day gathering brings together engineers, researchers and leaders in the transport sector. Let's get more from SABC News reporter Nosipho Radebe. Nosipho, talk to us. What's happening there?
A very good morning to you, Leanne, and to the viewers at home. Certainly, as you mentioned, we're coming to you from day 2 of the Southern African Transport Conference taking place here in Pretoria, and it comes at a time when South Africa's transport sector appears to be turning a corner on the road to recovery. We heard from Transport Minister Barbara Creecy yesterday, and she just outlined some of the 6 clear objectives that align with the national government in terms of driving economic growth as well as increasing jobs there. But I'm going to turn to my guest now, Senior Lecturer at Stellenbosch University, Dr. Megan Brewer. Dr. Megan, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Yesterday we heard from the Minister, as I mentioned, Barbara Creecy. Talk to us about what came out of talks yesterday.
So she did mention some of the issues that we are facing with transport in this country and just mobility in general. There are people who spend 40% of their disposable income on transport. And of course, we all know that we've got a very high rate of accidents and deaths on our roads. But I thought overwhelmingly she mentioned very positive ways that the ministry was looking at improving transport in the country. She mentioned improvements to freight, both rail and in aviation. And she was also mentioning how there's a plan to improve road safety, particularly for pedestrians who are the most vulnerable on the roads, and just improve rail in general for passengers, getting it back to being the backbone of the transport system of this country, which is really important.
Certainly, Megan. So it is day 2. We've, of course, got more talks coming up later today. Talk to us about what we can expect, because we know there's different sessions that will be taking place.
So I think, well, this conference is focused at looking at mobility solutions for the challenges of Southern Africa, and I think that we are asking the right questions. We're starting to look at what do we need from a policy point of view to make improvements. What do we need to change? We can't keep doing things the way we have been. And I think overwhelmingly the dialogue seems to be about how we can improve what we as a transport community, as a transport sector need to do, as academics, professionals, officials, government and private sector working together.
All right, we'll leave it there, Dr. Megan. Thank you so much. That was Dr. Megan Brewer there, Senior Lecturer then at Stellenbosch University, taking us through what we heard yesterday when it comes to the challenges that are faced in the transport sector. And of course, Barbara Creecy, the Minister of Transport, then outlining some of the ways that we can, that this conference then can look at addressing those challenges and look then at ways of growing economic growth in the country as well as creating jobs in the sector.